Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coach Bruce bringing you your cup of Mo for today. Mama said, God never promised you a rose garden. Now, when we think of rose garden, we think of the beauty of the rose. We think of the different colors it comes in. We look at it as something that looks easy, peaceful, something that's not struggling. But roses come with thorns. Did you know that? Try to grab a rose by its stem and you'll catch a thorn in your hand. Sometimes that might hurt you. But that lets us know that, you know, God never promised us a rose garden. He didn't promise us that life would be easy and that we would be able to live a stress-free, struggle-free, strain-free type of life. Reminds me of a poem that Langston Hughes wrote, and it's a fitting poem because I do these, Mama says, in respect of and honor of my mom. The poem is Mother to Son by Langston Hughes, and it goes, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It has splinters in it, and boards turned up, in places with no carpet on it. Sometimes I had to go in the dark. The floor was bare. But all the time, I've been a climbing. I've been reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there's been no light. Then it says, so boy, don't you turn back now because it seems kind of hard. Don't sit down on the steps. Don't fall now. For you see, I've been going and I've been a climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Ladies and gentlemen, life is not going to be a bowl of cherries. It's not just going to hand you anything that you desire. It's going to desire some effort. It's going to desire some discipline. It's going to desire some fight. And, the winner is the one that's willing to go the duration. He's willing to go the whole length of the fight. They fight 12 rounds in boxing, and he's willing to go the length, the whole duration of the fight so that he can win. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be easy. Whatever you want in life, you have to want it bad enough to pay the price. The price of winning is sweat equity, is discipline, is uncomfortable, it's going where others won't go. Ladies and gentlemen, basically, if you want to get ahead, do what others won't do. You see, they say in order to have what you never had, you got to do what you've never done. You see, that's what potential is. Potential is what you can do, but have not done. Continue to push yourself. You'd be surprised what's down inside you. God downloaded inside of you the potential to carry out your purpose in life. There's certain things that you can do, your talents, your gift that is inside of you, your calling, that the ability to do it has already been downloaded inside of you. Okay? The Bible talks about treasure in earthen vessels. Okay, earthen meaning we were made and comprised of the earth, the dirt. And when the writer wrote this, he said, "There's treasure in earthen vessels," which means you got to go for it. You got to dig for it. You got to search for it. Okay, you got to want it bad enough to know that on the inside of you, there's treasure. There's something that can really break your life into a whole different direction if you go search for it. All right? But I tell you one thing, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a fight. All right? I believe that in you is something you've never seen before that could really just change your whole life and turn it all the way around for the better. But you got to go search for it. You can't let anybody tell you what you're worth. And by the way, your employer can never pay you what you're worth. All right? So always search for more. Always be uncomfortable with your last success, because that's what hurts potential, is your last success. Your last success is not how far you can go, okay? It's how far you've been. So ladies and gentlemen, remember what Mama said. God never promised you a rose garden. Remember what Langston Hughes said. Mother to son, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. In other words, you may look at my success and where I am right now, but understand, the way I got there was I continue to climb. I continue to fight. I continue to use my strength to push past pain, to push past struggle. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Yeah, it's had tacks in it and floorboards turned up. Sometimes I had to go in the dark. But I kept climbing and I kept going, because life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We appreciate you listening. We always love to give you something that you can go to the next level for. That's my calling. That's my love. Coaching. Coaching myself and coaching you. Because I believe in you, and I believe that there's more inside of you that you have yet to discover. Ladies and gentlemen, remember what Mama said. God never promised you a rose garden. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Stay in the fight. There's more for you to discover. Y'all take care now. Have a good weekend.